Welcome to ETHeREAL, where we keep it real. This is going to be your July 10th news update around Ethereum cryptocurrency. Let's dive right into the pieces of news, not waste any time. First piece of news right here from July 10th, we see Ethereum surges to 3,000 amid ETF inflows and tokenization narrative. Ethereum has rallied to 3,000 today, and it's driven by significant ETF-driven inflows. This growing interest in on-chain tokenization initiatives is only going to push us farther, and the impact that it has is absolutely astronomical. This signals robust institutional demand, boosting overall market sentiment and potentially attracting more large-scale investors. We haven't seen what's even possible yet based on what's happening. Today was even more testament of the direction we're headed in, and it's already showing really good results. This is why I bring these videos to you every day, so that you are on top of the news and you're informed about what the direction is for this coin. Jumping into the next piece of news right away, we see GameSquare executes a $5 million Ethereum Treasury Purchase. That's probably why we see the price moving. We have all these companies that are quickly picking up this treasury strategy and using it on Ethereum, kind of like the micro strategy on Bitcoin, and that's only bullish for the price action of this coin. We see that the impact this has is demonstrating increasing corporate adoption of ETH for treasury diversification. This validates the role in strategic reserve that this asset is providing, and it's inspiring other firms to consider similar strategies. These are what I would say still smaller players in this space executing this sort of strategy, and as soon as we start seeing some of the larger players start doing the same thing, that's when we're actually going to see the real price action swings on Ethereum. This is only the beginning, and this is why I've come back from taking a break from reporting on crypto back from 2020 and 21 when I first started this channel. I'm now coming back because I believe it is now the time for everybody to take another look at this stuff. And if you're interested, be well informed, prepare yourself, position yourself in the right situation so that you can reap the benefits come not very long from now, maybe just a few months, if not a few weeks. And these daily news that I provide you is going to be testament to that. Last piece of news we have today, to keep it quick and moving, we see the Ethereum Foundation unveils strategic roadmap for ecosystem growth. This is huge. People want to see more from the Ethereum Foundation. They want to see this coin being taken care of, being handled, being processed, being grown into new areas, and being actually supported more so than it has been for the past few years. It's kind of been stagnation, and the price action kind of reflects that. The impact this has is going to be huge. Ethereum Foundation announces that they're restructuring into 4 pillars. This is going to include enterprise relations, developer growth, app relations and research, and founder success, and highlighting 9.7 billion in network flows, with 1.3 billion of that being just this last week. Think about that, guys. 1.3 billion net flows just last week, and we haven't seen any large players make any official announcements, any actual disclosures about what they're doing on this coin. And the coin has already seen significant movement, and it's going to only move forward from here. This impact is going to aim to accelerate global adoption. It's going to strengthen developer and enterprise engagement. It's going to enhance network resilience. It's going to coordinate resources and partnership to help enhance that resilience for the coin. And this is exactly the sort of thing people and Ethereum fans wanted to see out of the foundation, to make sure we know that our coin's being taken care of and moving to new directions. And this is exactly the sort of news we'd want to hear. Obviously, we've had a lot of good news back to back so far this week on Ethereum, and I want to go into the price action and technical analysis here to finish out the video for you guys. I like to keep these videos quick, short, and to the point, so you don't sit there for 20 hours staring at my screen and listening to me talk. I want to get it to you right away. Looking at the price action here for Ethereum on July 10th, we can see a very beautiful move upwards. We can see some very, very strong bullish action from the 9th to the 10th. We actually have not retracted whatsoever for today, but I do kind of see in the near horizon a little bit of retracement, and that's going to be healthy. If we see even farther and stronger pushes upwards, that's going to suggest maybe a stronger retraction as potentially local highs are being built. And obviously we destroyed our local highs recently today. Our local all-time highs in this area was actually at 2880 or so, which we talked about yesterday on July 9th news video for Ethereum, and that was the level that I actually shouted out to you guys to watch out for today. I remember saying that if we kind of push through that barrier and that resistance line, then the upside could be astronomical. Obviously, we broke 3K, which was a little bit better than I was expecting. I was expecting to kind of break the all-time highs, maybe hover around 2,900, which is sort of kind of where we're at right now. We haven't stayed above the 3,000 mark, but this is a great bullish movement to see and great performance. Going into tomorrow, I do expect some sort of retracement back down. It would be great to turn in this 50% Fibonacci retracement to a support level now and bounce off of it. But regardless, Fridays have not consistently been the best day for Ethereum trading, albeit all the news that are coming out right now does seem bullish, but we don't want to get caught up in hype. We want to keep following the actual factual news that are coming out. So that being said, for today's technical analysis going into Friday's July 11th, I expect a little bit of retracement. It might run for the rest of today as the time I'm making this video, 7 p.m. Central Time in the United States. Going into July 11th, I do see it probably jumping back down to that 2850 range, give or take. If it does pull back all the way down to this 50% Fibonacci retracement level, I expect that to now act as a very strong support line for us to bounce back into this weekend. And I'm really bullish for this weekend. I potentially see us going back into the 31, potentially 3,200 range very soon here, if not this weekend, potentially by middle of next week. You can see we're already very close to the 61% Fibonacci retracement level, and I don't see it. I don't see any resistance in this area. As you can see, we've kind of dropped right past it, and we've kind of just been trying to get bullish momentum going in this range that we've been in since the election wrapped up and pretty much all of the beginning of this year. But now that we've clearly broken out of this 50% retracement level, I don't see any real resistance until we kind of go above the 61%. I expect some strong resistance around 31, 3,200. From there, we should get a real strong jump up to 3,500. But continue to subscribe and turn on your notifications. I provide you with real news every day on Ethereum around the same time. Besides that, I appreciate you watching. ETHeREAL, keep it real.